Hey YouTube, this is Quentin. I'm back with a case review. Two cases, in fact, made by Spigen. One case I have here is the Spigen Neo Hybrid, and the other case is the air cushion. So take a quick look at them. This is the Neo Hybrid, and just like all Neo Hybrid cases made by Spigen, it has the outer plastic shell and this inner sort of TPU type material. And sometimes you have to separate it to get the case on, but with this phone, the edge, you don't really have to. You can just put it on in one piece. And Spigen has become my favorite manufacturer for phone cases because they're readily available on Amazon for most of the flagship phones. I still like companies like Cydio though also. But here it is with the case on, and as you can see, it fits very well. And what I like about it, it has this raised lip. So with this odd screen, one of my concerns was having a case. How would it keep the screen from touching the surface if you lay it down flat? Now that's not something I do normally, but you might have to, or some people might. But what would help that is these raised edges are above the surface, the front surface of the screen, so it should keep the screen off of a surface if you lay it flat like so. So that's a good deal. Okay, one thing about the Neo Hybrid that I really like is the buttons are always work very well on it. So you can click them up and down and they work real good. Here's a look at the openings for the Neo Hybrid. On the bottom you have your opening for your 3.5mm headphone jack, opening for your charging port, USB charging port. There's actually an extra opening for, I guess I'm assuming they thought it was going to be a mic there, but here's the opening for your mic and your speaker. On the top you have your opening for your IR blaster and additional opening for your mic. On the back you have two separate openings for the camera and your flash and your heart rate sensor. So it has all the openings. It fits real good, hugs the case. This case is a little bit more heavy duty than the air cushion. This will probably be my work case. As you can see, it has a lot of depth right here where the hole, all the openings are at. A lot of thickness, so it's a little more coverage. So this is the Spigen Neo Hybrid, and it's the silver one. You can get it in gunmetal, and I believe gunmetal and silver is all I know right now. You may be able to get it in black, but I'm not sure. The next case is the air cushions, which is really my favorite. I just like the look of it, and it's basically a hard plastic back, and it has like a sort of a TPU material around the edge. So, and this goes on really easy. From my experience, the buttons usually on the air cushion don't usually work as good as the Neo Hybrid, but from using this, these actually work really well. Still, they click well, not quite as good as the Neo Hybrid, but pretty good enough, satisfactory. And then, the buttons don't really stick out like on the Neo Hybrid. They're just kind of recessed in, and you have to press through the TPU material to actually make it work. But it actually works real good. And what I like about this case is it's really thin, and it also has a raised lip on each end, so that should help protect it. And it just looks good. You can show off the back of your case if you have a white phone, especially if you have a white phone. Only thing about it is you got to be careful. And if you get dust or anything in between the screen, the back, or on the back of the phone, you have to wipe it off. Just be careful. And I have screen protectors. I have one screen protector wrapping around, and I have one on the back. So, but it doesn't affect it. Put it back in here. But this is probably my favorite out of the two cases as far as, just the way it looks and feels. But probably doesn't have as much protection as a Neo Hybrid or probably a Slim Armor. Anyway, it has all your openings, just like the Neo Hybrid, for your jack, both your jacks, USB and 3.5mm. Another extra hole, which has for nothing. I think they're assuming it was supposed to be like a mic there probably. Here's the hole for your mic, hole for your speaker, one single opening for your flash and your camera, not two separate like the Neo Hybrid. Of course, you saw the little power button, not really a button, but just a little sunk in area where you can press the power, and as well as the volume up and down, same thing. On the top, you have your IR blaster opening and your other mic. So this is a really nice case. This, like I said, this is my favorite. This is the metal slate version. I thought it looked real good with this color that I have, color combination, but you can get other colors in it on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. But this is the Spigen. This is the air cushion. This is probably, like I said, my favorite of the two. Anyway, that's just a brief review of two cases made by Spigen. I really like them. Probably be my two primary cases. I might get the slim armor, but I'm not sure because those are kind of bulky. But I'm thinking about getting it. But anyway, thank you for watching my video. I hope it was informational for you, and have a nice day.